just like that.
No,
19 gems now. No, Molt's down. Pat's got 10 gems.
Yes.
There it is.
Pat getting it done.
Hey, my name's Ryan. I'm a community manager at Supercell.
I'm Sip, I'm an artist.
I'm Ano, a game designer.
What you're about to see is pre-beta footage of Supercell's newest title. What that means is that the game modes, gameplay, and art may change before the game is released, and it will only be available in Canada at the beginning. So, without further ado, let's head into the mine.
Welcome to the Gem Mine. I'm Galadon here with Powerbang, and we are getting ready to brawl.
That's right, Supercell has a brand new title coming called Brawl Stars. I cannot wait to play this one.
And we've got 12 players that are going to face off 4 teams of 3, 9 YouTubers, and 3 employees from Supercell to determine the champion of this very first tournament.
We've got the teams chomping at the bit, everybody raring to go. Let's get into today's action.
All right, we're here. We're in the Gem Mine. All of the teams are present, and the brawls are just about to get underway.
That's right. Today we have a YouTuber tournament for you, checking out this brand new Brawl Stars game. It's unlike any game I've ever seen out there before. Galadon, you want to tell us a little bit about the setup of the tournament?
Well, we've got 4 teams of 3, and we've got 2 teams that are ready to go in the draw. Best of 3 matches. First team up is the Tres Bandidos. On the end, we've got Alvaro845.
Hi, nice to be here.
Next, Alvaro in the middle, Camaro Bro.
How's it going?
And last but certainly not least, the Rum Ham.
Excited to be here, Galadon.
All right, so let's take a look at a video and get to know these players just a little bit better.
My name is Alvaro, my channel name is Alvaro845, and I'm from Madrid, Spain.
My name is Chris, channel name Clash with Cam, and I'm from California.
Hey gang, I'm the Rum Ham. I'm on YouTube and Twitch as the Rum Ham, and I hail from Los Angeles, California.
It's all about teamwork, so I mean,
Yes.
it's gonna be so much fun trying to put the strategy together and...
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
There's never been a Supercell game that had this sort of team-based gameplay, and I think we're all excited to take these other teams on.
It's gonna be really cool working together and just trying to figure out the best strategies.
Well, there's a team of 3 Supercell employees in this tournament. We haven't played against any of them, but we heard they won the employee tournament.
Yeah, and they have been playing the game since day 1, and we just had a few hours to try it, so...
Who's your favorite?
I like Bo. He shoots arrows. He's like long range. It's really cool.
I like Poco. The guitar-playing skeleton. He sings, he dances, he makes romances. I like him. He's my favorite.
I think we're excited to battle Molt because we want to make him complain about the El Primo.
Yeah, raging with mold.
Yeah, if we
Raging
can
with
get
Molt.
Molt mad, I think I'd be happy with this trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of
Job well
people
done.
I'm afraid to play, Chief Pat's like really good already, and I think we're all kind of scared of him. I think the second best player, though, is Cam here, so good he's on the team.
Yeah, we're gonna make them cry.
Welcome back. What a fascinating team introduction. It certainly sounds like Tres Bandidos has been doing their studying. They should be a formidable opponent. But another formidable opponent on the other side of the table, we've got from Supercell, Team Super Glue. So first off, on the end, we've got an artist for Supercell, King Sip.
Hey, how's it going?
And a community manager for Supercell, we've got Arlight.
Hey, Powerbang.
And a game designer, a fierce competitor, we've got Ano. Very good, guys. Glad you're here. I hear that you guys were part of a inter-office championship team playing this game a few months back. Is that right?
Yeah, when we were testing the game in the company, we ended up winning the championship.
Ooh, that's got to strike fear into the hearts of the opponents. So very much looking forward to seeing these two teams face off. Let's go ahead and start queuing up for our first battle.
All right, the teams are making their final preparations. We've got a double elimination tournament today, best of 3 matches in order to advance.
That's right, so the first to win 2 times will be moving on. To give you an idea of what you're going to be seeing today, we're playing on a map that is a gem mine. There is a mine in the very middle that spawns gems periodically. The object of the game is to collect 10 gems and hold on to them, and if you die, you drop them all over the field. All right.
Here we go. All right, so there it is. You get your first look at the map, and there's the gem mine right in the center. That's the objective, where those gems keep streaming out.
You can see at the beginning of the match, we've got 2 gems that often come out. It's a battle to get those and get control of those gems. You can see there's a big team fight in the middle already.
Exactly. So right now we're watching Ano from Team SC, and you can see they're moving up towards that gem mine. And just a couple of gems for each team right now, 2-2. The big countdown is when one team gets 10, though.
Absolutely. So to talk a little bit about the characters, you can see a whole lot of different characters that are playing. We've got Spike being played by Arlight. We've got Bo being played by Ano. And we also have, it looks like King Sip playing Mortis. All these players have brand new and different abilities. We're going to be seeing those more often throughout the day.
Absolutely. And that Nita was the one that summoned the bear. If you saw a bear on the screen, that is Nita's special. That is her ability, brings a bear out there with a ton of hit points.
Absolutely. So it looks like we've got Ano with the lead here for Team Superglue. 7, 8 gems now for Team Superglue, and they are trying to get 10, holding control of the middle, trying to get those gems to get to that number 10.
Yep, Ano just using that special ability, throwing those bombs out there. The other team very aware of that, trying to stay out of the way. And obviously
number 10 in the middle.
Mortis in the back as well. Mortis using his special, and a turret right in the center.
Check out the countdown, Gally. We've got 12 seconds left.
This is it.
They're in the bush,
Team Superglue has the gems necessary. Now you see that 5 seconds left. If they can get down to 0, they win. Ano just took out Alvaro and Camaro, bro. A double kill. And they grab the first match just like that, you guys. There you get a chance to look at the players.
Very good.
Their best player, Ano, playing Bo, the ranged guy.
That's right. Ano and Bo is being tagged as the best player. You're going to see that very often at the end of matches. If somebody stood out, it will be on the screen for you. At the end of that match, when things were counting down, it got a little bit tense. You could see that the Trace Banditos were really pressuring Team Superglue to try to get those gems out of their hands. Unfortunately, they just couldn't do it in time.
You know what I heard? I heard him say, ain't no player good enough to stop him.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Some confidence over here from Team Superglue, you guys, but that's only one match. Best of 3, so they're going to queue up right away. We're going to get into another match, and obviously, Tres Bandidos need this one to stay alive in this first round.
Absolutely. So if they take the cake in this one, that will put it at 1-1 and force the rubber match in the 3rd game. Team Superglue hoping to never let it get to that point. Gotta ask Arlight over there, what's your level of confidence here going into this second match?
I feel pretty good about it. I think we got some real good team energy going.
Awesome. Well,
All right,
let's get into it.
Underway, and this time we are going to be watching from Tres Bandidos' side, where we're looking at Alvaro 845 again playing Bo.
Also Bo, we've got Spike in the background there being played by Rumham. Alvaro 845 playing Bo, as you mentioned, he's a ranged character. And King Sip getting hit hard, running away from the fight there. Very, very nice job from Tres Bandidos.
Yep, quickly, Team Superglue, though, has 3 gems, and you see the gems continually coming out of the mine, spawning every few seconds, so control of that line, absolutely critical.
Oh, no.
Alvaro's got some damage. Oh, they're trying to take down Arlight, who you can
Look
see.
at Arlight, 32.
Arlight, 33 hit points, and you can see that Arlight is in possession of 4 gems. There go the gems onto the battlefield. So next player to get there is going to be able to pick those up.
Exactly. Alvaro with a very valiant effort, trying to take him down. Couldn't quite retreat long enough. Alvaro's down. We're going to switch view to Camaro Bro here. One thing to point out, guys, when you are taking damage in a fight, if you are engaged in combat, you will stay at the same amount of hit points. If you're able to retreat, get out of combat, you will regenerate that health.
Exactly. You'll automatically regenerate health. And right there, Camaro Bro is playing Mortis. Mortis has that ability to charge.
10-0, guys.
Got the gems. They're trying to retreat. Notice they're just trying to get away.
They're buying time right now.
8 of the 11 gems of the team.
Oh, here they come. Team Superglue is pushing. 5 seconds left.
Alvaro, or
oh, he dropped it.
Alvaro went down.
They're down at the last second.
Players are down at once. An entire wipe. The entire team wiped at once. All 3 players went down. And now, it's just a gem grab right now.
This is literally the gem grab. Now, Camaro Bro with all 13 gems now for Trace Bandito's team. Superglue coming hard again, trying to go after Camaro Bro, getting it down. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, not going to have enough time. Oh, look at that. Trace Banditos getting it done. They will take round 2.
Wow, Camaro Bro.
We got trapped.
Out right there at the very end, had all 13 gems. And that's the interesting thing about the way the countdown works at the end. Because Camaro Bro had all 13 gems, either of the other players on Trace Banditos were not a target. Killing one of them wouldn't have made a difference. You've got to get them to drop some of the gems so they drop under 10.
Absolutely. Really, really cool. Towards the end of that game, you saw Team Superglue make a mad push towards the spawn of Trace Banditos. They wiped out the team, forcing them to drop the gems with just 2 seconds left on the clock. But even with all the gems on the field, luckily, their respawn was about 2 inches away. They were able to recollect all those gems, regain their composure, and ultimately take the match.
Exactly. So very close. You saw the other team way away from their home base right there, and that sometimes does lead to quick reversals in momentum. And right now, 1-1. So you guys, let's get into it. Let's get into the rubber match, see who advances into the next round. They are in the search in just a few seconds. We'll get underway. They've had an opportunity to maybe switch out some of their brawlers. Might see somebody new.
Absolutely. We're going to key in on Team Superglue this time. We've got Arlight targeted here. We'll watch as he's playing a character called Poco. Poco is unique in that he can actually do damage to the enemy and heal at the same time. So if you see him randomly firing at his own players, Arlight is not crazy. He's actually doing some good.
Correct. There's no friendly fire penalty here. Arlight doing healing and damage at the same time. Again, you see the bombs getting dropped there by King Sip, trying to protect that area. That would be Bo's special ability, dropping those traps.
Oh, look at that super being fired from Colt from the background on the other side. Lots of damage being done. Ano falling back. Look at that. Nita is being used by Ano, a very strong character that when she gets her super is able to spawn a bear.
Exactly, and right here, if you look at the above the characters' heads, for example, Arlight, 800 hit points, and those 3 bars above that are Arlight's charges of the regular ability. And then at the bottom of the screen, that big skull button there, that is the super. It is lit up like that. Arlight's super is ready right now.
Absolutely. Arlight getting ready to launch that. You will see a big blast here come out super soon. Just waiting for the right moment. There it is, destroying all of the obstacles in his path. The grass goes away. You guys, one note about the bushes on the field. If you go sit and hide in those out of combat, you are actually invisible to the enemy. So that can be used very strategically.
Yep, so you can also blast away the bushes like you saw there. Arlight trying to save up for another super. Oh, Arlight's down. We're going to move over to Ano. Ano's down as well. Let's switch over to King Sip.
They're going for the team kill.
With 8 gems, you'll notice right now.
Oh, look at the heal.
They've got 8 gems. King Sip has every gem for his team. So he's the high-value target other players want to take out.
Absolutely. I don't know if you guys saw that. King Sip was retreating from battle, and Arlight coming out of spawn with the clutch heal to keep him alive, and that could have been a team kill for Trace Banditos.
Yep, King Sip with Bo suffering some damage.
Look at the score, Gally. 8 to 8.
Back. Now they fall. King Sip goes down. Back over to Arlight, but the other team has 17
gems, all of them. Do they have any high-value targets? They got Camaro Bro with 6. They got Rumham with 11. Rumham has to be the target here.
Oh, he's down. And that Camaro Bro with 6. Getting Camaro Bro won't be enough to stop this countdown. They got to get a higher value target. Not going to happen. Game over. Unbelievable. First round.
Look at that.
Look at that. Tres Bandidos advances with the major upset. Nobody saw this coming, you guys. Team Superglue just came unglued.
Good one, Galadon. Nice work to Team Superglue over there. What were your guys' thoughts on playing this competitively for the first time, really, outside of your internal offices?
It's really tough when one player has all the gems and it switches.
Yeah.
No good. Ryan was
You
the
gotta
weak
share
link.
the
Ryan was the weak link, so goodbye. No. So great job to you guys. Let's talk to the winners of the round. See what they thought.
Cam, I saw you using Bo there for a while. Is that your favorite guy right now?
I actually switched over to Mortis because we needed someone to get behind them and take out their heavy range players.
And such a unique ability to watch Mortis dash in, dash out, grab those gems.
Yeah, he's really fast.
Rumham, were you guys trying to work in support maybe of Mortis specifically, or how are you guys assigning roles right now?
Well, really what we are trying to focus on is controlling the center of the map. I mean, the gems come out of there, and so you're noticing in the beginning, there's a lot of tactical dancing trying to prevent the opponent from picking them up. We fell behind in almost every game, but we were able to win the team fights later.
Absolutely. There was that one crucial team fight in the middle of that battle where it looked like Team Superglow may be running away with it, but a key kill happened, and you guys were able to pick up, go from like a 9-8 deficit all the way to 17-0 on the gems.
That was
and you
crazy.
guys just kind of played keep away from that point, staying alive till the very end. So very nice job.
Yeah, well done, Alvaro, as well, using Colt, which is one of my favorite guys. The super on Colt has such extreme range. I mean,
I like to play range bowler, so that's why I choose that. And I played bow as well in the second match, so I think that's the perfect support for us.
You guys got really good synergy between all the characters in the game right now. So.
Really fantastic job by Trace Banditos, eking out the win over Team Superglue there. But we've got two more teams that are here today, filled with some popular figures from around the community. Let's go ahead and meet them right now.
My player name is Molt, and that's also where you can find me on YouTube. And I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, in the United States of America.
My player name and channel name are Chief Pat, and I'm from Washington, D.C. in the United States.
So my player name is Godson FTW, and my channel name is Godson Clash. I'm from the United States, California.
First time that I played Brawl Stars, I was really excited. First of all, just to see Supercell come out with a new game, but also because a lot of us YouTubers play games together, and the fact that it's 3v3 makes it a lot of fun, and hopefully we can do some collaborations with it.
I'm excited about Brawl Stars because I get to play with my friends. I think playing with these guys is going to be super fun.
And I feel having all three of us play really shows our skill and how we can take out the other YouTubers.
My favorite brawler to play is Poco. The reason that I think he's a fun character is because he doesn't only heal, but he also does damage and can help support my teammates.
Yeah, he's pretty good with my favorite hero, El Primo. El Primo's super tanky, Poco heals it up, and then Godson usually plays range.
Yeah, I play Bo. I think he's like a one-man army, and he does really good team support as well.
Yeah, I think we're going to dominate. I don't really care who we go up against.
We've got a good feel going into this. I think we've got a good vibe working, so we're pretty confident.
We're going to smash them.
All right, our teams have taken the stage, and next up, it is going to be the Hard Hats. The Hard Hats right here. We've got first on the end, Molt.
How's it going, Gally?
Next to Molt in the middle, Chief Pat.
What's up, Galdo?
And of course, we've got Godson closing out the Team Hard Hats. Welcome, you guys.
Awesome to meet Team Hard Hats. Their opponent for this very first round. On our left, we have the Gem Miners.
My player name and channel name is Orange Juice Gaming, and I am from Canada.
My player name is Nick at Night. My channel name is also Nick at Night, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
My player name is Wicked. My channel name is Wicked Gaming, and I'm from Brisbane, Australia.
The first time I played Brawl Stars, my reaction was this is amazing because it's a shooter game that's never been done before on mobile.
Boom, open it up, bright colors, shotguns, shells flying, you got 3v3. It was just a great time, and it continues to be today.
The most fun brawler to play is Bo because he's long-range damage, and when you throw mines as he's special, I like to see the other players run over and get blown up.
To run everything off, I think you need a tank to support, so that's why I like El Primo. His really strong attack and the highest health in the game, I'd say he's like comparable to a level 20 World Giant holding an Expo.
This is what El Primo looks like. You bend the knees, and then you do some air punches.
I personally do a lot of collaborations with Molt, so I'm pretty excited to get to battle against him to show him who's boss with these guys on my side.
I'm excited to face Chief Pat because he's going to miss a lot of his arrows.
I'm excited to battle against Godson, so when I destroy him, I can say, yeah!
I think we're going to destroy everybody.
First off, on the end, Wicked from Wicked Gaming.
G'day, Powerbang.
Hey. We also have Nick at Night.
Hey, Powerbang.
Hello. And we also have OJ.
PB.
All right, we had an exciting first round. We now have Team Hard Hats versus the Gem Miners. We've got some familiar faces on each side of the board. We got Nick versus Molt, and that's not happened ever in history.
Absolutely, no, we've never heard of that one. So these guys are getting into it right now. And again, there's going to be multiple game modes and maps, but right now it's Gem Grab and the battle is underway. We're watching Chief Pat to start out.
Chief Pat, a very, very good player at this game from what we've seen so far. In practice, he's using Bo, the character firing those arrows into the other squad. He's already almost taken down Wicked on the other side. We've also got Godson playing Ricochet and Molt backing things up, healing them with Poco.
Yep, Molt's got that healer unit. Notice how he's sticking back a little bit. He can do damage, but also he can heal up his teammates. So he's trying to keep Chief Pat and Godson up. Godson's character Ricochet does just that. Those bullets bounce.
Absolutely. Ricochet, a kind of a glass cannon type of character. You can see he's only got 500 HP. Very, very squishy, but he can sure deal out the damage. You've got Chief Pat being pushed back away from the mine a little bit by OJ. OJ using Crow on the other side, who does damage over time. So if he connects, that can keep on ticking and doing damage to the opponent.
Absolutely. Wicked pulling back. He's that ranged bow. He's way back there trying to regenerate health. But again, they don't regenerate health when they're actively engaged in battle. So Wicked,
nice shot by
96 hit points. Oh, Wicked's
nice
down.
shot by Chief Pat. Double kill.
Double kill right there as Wicked got brave. Maybe just a little bit risky moving that close to the gem mine when you're that low in health.
Absolutely. So they've got 10 already, two characters down, and they are trying to protect those gems for a pretty quick and decisive round one victory, but they are pushing.
Oh, look out, Pat's about to go down. 3 seconds left.
One gem does go down.
Molt went down. Nick and Knight picks him up. Nick's got 3 gems now. Pat still has 8. Neither team has 10, and that's the key to get that countdown started. There's the countdown again. Pat with 76 hit points left.
Oh, look at this. Pat goes down.
Pat's down. We take a look.
Switch over to Molt. Molt's down to 300.
Gems. He's got the gems. He's got 10 alone, but he also is low on hit points.
Look at this. OJ flying into battle immediately gets crushed. Molt is able to pick up those gems. 9 seconds left. 8. Molt running to the corner, getting hit. Down to 94 HP.
3 seconds left for Molt to stay up, and this is going to be over.
Right he's able to get there.
Oh my gosh, Molt with 12 gems. Pat with 1, and then Godson had 2 gems. So at the very end, you saw that with 12 gems, even if they had killed Godson, they still would have had 10 gems. The countdown would have continued, and they still win.
Absolutely. Chief Pat looked like he was well in control of the middle of the map for the beginning portion of that battle. He was able to put Team Hard Hats on top. They were able to notch that first round point, and that's going to put them on top here. So we've got a round 2 coming up where I believe the Gem Miners are going to try to even the score.
Yep, they only have 1 chance to do it, best of 3, so it's up to these guys to tie the match right here. And obviously, there's a lot of different characters. You've got 12 different brawlers. These guys can switch up, so we're seeing a bit of diversity already. And as far as like the meta game, it's just totally changing all the time.
That's right. You saw Molt hanging back with Poco there, tossing heals. And then you even saw OJ. OJ, I saw you flying in with Crow, using his super to basically swoop in from all the way across the map. What was the strategy there, especially when your 2 teammates were dead and you were like, listen, I'm going in?
You gotta go straight in for that, especially because we had to kill them really fast, so our objective wasn't even to win, it was just to kill somebody right then and there.
Just to make it look magical, right?
Yeah.
Gotta go big or go home.
Great to see. And for you guys, amazing teamwork, but do you guys do anything strategically to try to split up the gem collection?
We just blow stuff up until we win.
Well, let's see it happen.
Right
Perfect.
We're about to do that right now.
Right now. So
we're going to switch over, and this time let's watch from the side of the gem miners. We've got OJ on the screen right now,
Watch out,
and he's playing. the biggest, tankiest unit.
Absolutely.
And he's down.
Absolutely. OJ's already down. We're going to switch to Nick at Night. Playing Nita. Nita was the one that spawns the bear, remember? Something that's a little bit unique from this team. We've got OJ, Nick at Night, and Wicked all playing with a joystick mode. You guys can see the arrows and the circle on the screen moving around. That is a virtual joystick that they're seeing on their screen, and that allows them to control things a little bit differently. So some customized controls are available in this game.
Yep, so we'll switch back over to Wicked. You've seen both of the players, OJ go down and Nick at Night as well. Wicked again playing Poco, who we saw earlier, and OJ playing that big El Primo, that melee almost character that's got that crazy drop elbow strike. That is just
absolutely
an
the flying
amazing
elbow
ability.
drop coming in from across the drop there. Look at Godson there with Nita pushing up the middle. He's able to push the gem miners back from the gem mine by using that bear as bait and then just following it up with his primary attack. Very good stuff, but it looks like the gem miners are falling behind here. 3-8 is the score. They've got to get something done and capture some of those gems.
Yep, the hard hats, 9 gems now, grabbing them by the mine. There goes another gem out of the mine, and players trying to get in there. It's that balance between, do you grab the gem?
Absolutely.
Do you
Oh,
wait?
big turn of events here. Big turn of events. It looks
Suddenly, right
who
there,
has them all?
Immediately you've got Wicked and Nick and Night and OJ.
Let's switch over to OJ really quickly. We've got OJ with 10 gems right now, all the way back in the corner. 3 seconds left, trying to hold on to him. Getting hit by Chief Pat. He's able to outlast and take the match.
Fantastic.
Look at that. OJ with El Primo coming down with 10 gems to close out round 2, and that was able to give gem miners the push that they needed to get over the top, tie the score 1-1.
Absolutely, and El Primo, so many hit points on that guy. He's got 1,200. The only other unit in the entire game, the only other character is the bear. The bear that's summoned by Nita has 1,200.
Absolutely. Nita's super ability is very powerful, and that bear we saw in that game, unable to control the middle in its entirety. Let's go over to Nick. What did you think of that game? What was your guys' strategy going into it?
I mean, I was spawning bears in the middle. We saw turrets on their side, and at the end, OJ, he just ran back to our left corner, and I was sort of just a meat shield to sponge up those last few rounds because there was only 3 seconds left.
Very honorable indeed. Sometimes that's all you can do is throw yourself in the line of fire in order to save your friend.
Exactly, and who was it over there spawning turrets? Who was playing Jesse that last one?
Me.
It was you, Molt. So are you familiar with Jesse? Is that one you played a lot?
No, the main one I played is Poco, which is what I played in the first match, but Jesse's just fun. She's kind of like Nita, how she has something she can spawn that helps protect and kind of distract at the same time, so she's good. You can throw her turret and then back up and protect your gems.
All right, well, it's time for a rubber match, wouldn't you say? We've got round 3 coming up between the gem miners and the hard hats.
One more time, you guys, again, like we saw in the first round, it went down to the rubber match, the 3rd battle, best of 3. So whoever comes out on top here advances in the winner's bracket.
All right, so we are going to follow, looks like Chief Pat here from Team Hard Hat. They are pushing towards the center, as is the gem miners here. It's a big skirmish, both sides having a Poco in the lineup this time around.
Very popular, keeping that Poco back to do some healing. Great on offense, but even more on defense. Just that heal is so critical to keep those units up in front, especially Bo, and it looks like we've got Ricochet also.
Definitely. Speaking of Ricochet, let's go ahead and take a look at Godson playing Ricochet, and we'll see some of those bullets that actually bounce off the walls. You see how he can kind of aim and fire around the walls. Pretty cool stuff there from Godson. I noticed him hiding behind the wall and firing off the rocks to hit the other team.
Exactly, and now trying to hide back, get out of battle so he can recover some of that health. 140 hit points right now, and again, when you're actively engaged and firing, you're not going to regain the hit points. There now, Godson almost back to full health.
Absolutely, so he's hanging back out of the fray, and you notice that he's able to hold the other team off of the gem line. They've got a 7-2 gem lead currently, but that looks to be changing hands here shortly as the gem miners are approaching.
Godson goes down. We'll switch over and take a look at Molt again in that support role with Poco back towards the back. Also, there's a couple of gems hanging on the gem line right now, but Wicked just picked him up. And now they're just closing. Oh, Wicked went
nice
down.
shot there by
That's
Bo.
gonna be Pat grabbing a ton of gems.
Chief Pat's got 10 gems,
He's
guys.
got 10. Here comes the retreat, you guys. The countdown started.
Oh, snipes him. Huge play from Chief
trying to get
Pat.
back. Beautiful move, and this looks solid. There's nobody anywhere near them. Here comes Wicked. No way. Pat at full health. They're going to grab the win right here and advance. There
MVP Chief Pat. That was an incredible shot. Retreating from battle after getting in, getting the kill, picking up the gems, and then taking out the only player that could say anything about it.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of players, their first response when they've got the gems and you're in countdown is just to retreat. But Pat, you turned around and blasted somebody.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I got sort of lucky with the bombs from Bo. They're so strong; they do 300 damage each, which was pretty absurd for 3 of those. And we were able to take out their team and pick up the win.
That was awesome. And Godson, I noticed you're a big fan of Ricochet. Are you using the angles like in pool to try to maybe get a long distance shot off on some opponents?
Yeah, so usually like I try to keep them at bay, keep them from getting around corners and stuff, so he's really good at far distance battles.
Definitely. I noticed you hanging back from the battle. Cool thing about Ricochet is he's got absolutely massive range. You can actually hit people that are off the screen. So if you can kind of see those bullets flying in from off the screen, you know about which direction to shoot. And Godson did a great job of that round. That's going to put Team Hard Hats on top 2-1, taking the best of 3 over the Gem Miners. Gem Miners, that's going to put you guys down in the losers bracket where you do now know your opponents. You're going to be facing Team Super Glue over there. Do you guys have any preparation that you've done to face the devs from Supercell?
Oh, we're gonna pick on Arlight.
Yeah. It's the weakest link.
Probably smart.
Weakest link.
All right, so it's the Gem Miners versus Team Superglue, just about to get underway. Again, it's best out of 3.
They are now going to compete for the right to continue on in this tournament, so let's get straight to the battlefield and see who's going to get the initial edge.
But nobody's a loser in my mind.
No more playing around.
All right, here we go. We're taking a look at Ano first. Ano playing Mortis and getting some damage, getting hit there pretty hard.
That's right. Mortis is on the field. We've got King Sip playing Bo, and then we also have Arlight with Spike, the cactus.
Yep. Spike is pretty cool, and you'll have to watch for that super ability, the stick around, as we watch them working. It looks like Ano having to retreat, taking a lot of damage.
Absolutely. That's one thing great about Mortis as a character is he's got that slide ability where he can use it on offense, and also, as you saw there, Ano backing out with the slide on defense. Look at that, going in absolutely decimating Nick at Night.
Yep, and then King Sip finished him off, and then OJ took out Ano, so we will switch over and watch Arlight on Spike, throwing those spikes and trying to work his way back into the battle there.
Hey, nice shot there, Arlight, hitting that wall with the spike. That was very good stuff. Look at that super. Arlight does go down. He does throw the super stick around with basically a bunch of stickly, prickly grenade traps there on the ground that do a bunch of damage to anybody that walks over them.
Yep, Ano has 4 gems, King Sip has 5. They just need 1 more to get into countdown.
There it is.
Arlight's got it, they're in countdown, here it goes. They're in the retreat mode, just trying to get away. OJ in pursuit.
Oh, OJ swooping in.
Not quite enough. OJ's gonna get teamed up on Wicked.
All they need is one of these guys to go down. There, is it down? Yes, he got him.
Picked up by King Sip, and the countdown starts again.
So starting again at 16 seconds, counting down. King Sip, obviously the main target here with 9 gems, but taking down Ano here will get 1 down onto the battlefield.
Yeah, they've got to get 2. If they get both of the other players, King Sip gathering that health back.
Both other players go down.
Man.
King Sip does stay alive, but they are below 10, so the countdown will continue on once again if they get back to 10.
They're chasing him. King Sip looking for protection there. He's trying to get behind his opponent, his
oh my
fellow
gosh,
players.
key play there.
Down. Watch this though. He's going to pick up the gems. Nope. Oh, he knew somebody was there. He stayed away.
Bo's mind's
Sip
there.
avoided it.
He got a trap on the field, took some damage there, but King Sip able to hold on. Team Super Glue able to stick it out for the round 1 victory. Wait, guys. What was that? Let's do that again. It seemed like a failed attempt. Let's see it.
Super fluid.
All right.
You're just not gonna get this, guys.
All right, one of these days we will get that cheer right. Maybe if they win another one, we'll see another attempt at it. I don't know.
Excellent. Good job, though, over there, you guys. What do you think was the key to victory right there? Because you guys seem to be coming together a little bit better as a team now.
We stuck together.
That is helpful in a team.
Like glue.
Wow, you guys are just, all right, okay.
Right over my head. Wow, leave it to these guys to throw down the puns. Well, let's get into the second round of battling. We've got the Gem Miners over there trying to get on the board, get that first round victory, and hopefully they got to win 2 in a row here to proceed on in this tournament.
All right, the battle's underway. This is it. This is the last chance for the Gem Miners to survive. Let's take a look, and we'll watch from the Gem Miners' point of view. We've got Nick at Night moving right up the middle, right at that gem mine.
Look at that, Jesse going for the gems, taking a little bit of a snake route there. Not quite the point A to B that you would expect, but able to get a little damage done, pick up a couple of gems, and retreat without losing his life.
Absolutely.
I take that back.
Nick at Night went down. Let's take a look at OJ. OJ playing again, the highest hit point brawler out there, and he's being pursued pursued by another. So you've got a couple of El Primos that could be facing off here.
Oh, look at Wicked dropping the super there, swooping in, dropping the damage over time. Oh, look at this. Is that 2 crows?
Watch out.
We've got, is this a mirror match? We've got a Jesse. Who's on the other side?
Yeah, you've got a couple of El Primos, and now Nick at Night has gone down again. You'll notice there, waiting.
Oh, wow.
OJ just about to go. Oh, uses the super to get away. 6
Oh, there it is.
Man.
Crow getting that extra tick of damage and able to
Wicked's
secure
gone down
Crow.
as well. Man, OJ with a good move there, trying to use the super as an escape route to get away, and it almost worked for him.
Almost worked. That leaves Nick at Night in the middle collecting gems, putting a little pressure on offense, getting them back into their spawn, and Wicked picking up those gems that are continuing to spawn out of the middle gem mine.
Yep, you'll notice that Ano is way in the back with all 7 gems for Team Superglue, so super valuable target right now. He's counting on his fellow teammates to try to get those last 3 to start the countdown.
That's right. They're saying, pick me up, man. I got to stay in the back. Don't want to lose my life. But it looks like the other squad is catching up quickly. 7-7 now the score. Nick at Night and Wicked holding down the middle with the help of the turret by Jesse. Look at the damage going out from the turret. It is now down. And this is really, really close. Look at that.
Man.
The tables have turned.
Yes, OJ, let's switch over to OJ and check it out. OJ picking up 5 gems. He was all the way on the opponent's side, and that was what started the countdown. OJ now in retreat. 5 more seconds, it's going to be over. Watch out. Can they survive?
Under
2,
pressure.
1. It's over. It's over. Somehow.
It looked like a kill at the last second, but not quite in time to drop the gems. Getting 14 gems back to spawn, able to hold on for the victory. Wow, OJ, very nice work with El Primo on that one, man.
Yeah, it was kind of a switch up. Usually you use a super for offense, but I went in so deep that I had to kill him and just run away immediately.
That's right. Nothing like doing the flying elbow drop on nothing. But it did save his life. He got out of there with the gems, and that did give the victory to the gem miners. So what are we at, 1-1?
It is. It's 1-1, but again, it's best of 3, so they're going to get right into another battle. We will watch this bracket try to advance somebody here, as every match so far has gone all the way down to the final battle.
Absolutely. It seems like the teams are fairly even so far, and everybody's trying out new characters, which is great. We get a chance to see everything that the game has in store right now, but really, really tense, exciting matchups. That's one thing that I've liked is, you never know who is going to win until the very end. It could, a key kill could take place, and 10 gems from just that character could spill out onto the field, and you just got to see it play out till the very, very end.
Absolutely. You watch that countdown, but it doesn't mean things are over. Even in the final second or two, we've seen complete reversals, and right now we're going to pop back into another battle, starting out this time watching from the Team Superglue, and we've got Arlight trying to grab some gems right away.
Absolutely. So we've got some range damage in this one for Team Superglue. We've got a Crow, we've got a Mortis, it looks like, and we also have a Bow running around on the right side being played by Ano. So Arlight in the middle. Crow is an interesting character.
Oh, man. Ano just got wiped out right there as Rita popped out of the bushes on the right-hand side. Rita was hiding in those bushes, and Ano didn't see it coming.
Nita's Bear there chasing King Sip all the way back to spawn, taking out Arlight. Look at this.
Arlight goes down. He's going to have to respawn. Ano looks like the Bear just 40
hit points.
Left. Ano survives, gets out of battle, and you can see it's frustrating sometimes to watch, but eventually the hit points come back.
Absolutely. So Team Superglue here holding on to life, but that is the least of their concern right now, as the middle gem mine is controlled by the gem miners.
Yep, and here comes Rita's Bear chasing down Ano right now.
I see 2
there
bears
goes
on the
the
field.
Bear, and that can be really overwhelming. That's right, another bear there popping in on the left-hand side of the screen, and they just keep building up. You've got to take those down or they don't expire.
Look at that, another bear incoming. Nita dropping multiple bears on the field.
Countdown.
OJ really doing a great job putting pressure out.
Close in. The bear making all the difference. Look at the bears. There's 3 bears on the battlefield.
Goodness.
And somehow Arlight goes down. Ano goes down.
Oh,
Arlight
wow.
and Ano
So we've got
Arlight. Nobody has any gems. Now, all right, they're picking the gems back up, but for a moment
Finally,
there,
the countdown starts. That was pretty key. The kills were made, but the gems weren't picked up quick enough to start the timer.
And the bears can't pick up the gems. All right.
The bears cannot pick up the gems.
Oh, 5 seconds left. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at this. They're all down.
Triple kill.
Oh, wow. Look at that, the Gem Miners really putting out the pressure. Best player is Nick at Night with Poco keeping everything up and alive, but wow. I think the story of that match was definitely the bears being generated by Nita, who was played by OJ. OJ, how many bears did you have on the field at once?
I had 3.5 bears at one point. Big bear, don't care.
They were unbearable.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. So, a really incredible job. I mean, it was almost like having 6 players on the same team versus 3. I don't think that was fair, guys.
I agree. You guys were the winner of the in-house tournament, and so you guys were in essence grizzled veterans.
In a way, but actually not a single one of these characters was in our company tournament.
Would you say the game was now the polar opposite of what it was before?
You got to stop, man.
I would say I got
the bottom line is the Gem Miners clawed their way to victory, and the Team Super Glue, that is going to be the end of them for this YouTuber / Supercell Dev Team tournament. Thank you guys for being here. It was fantastic, but the Gem Miners are moving on to the next round.
All right, so it's the winner's bracket. Winner of the first round, Hard Hats and Tres Bandidos facing off. Another best of 3.
That's right. I'm not sure who to even favor. They both look pretty good in the first round. If I had to put my bet on it, I'm going to go with the Hard Hats. They look pretty stellar, some really clutch play. Godson, just a ferocious attacker. Chief Pat with the snipes, and we've got Molt holding it down as well.
Yep, Tres Bandidos, though, they're really the dark horse right now. They took out the Supercell team, which was definitely a shocker, and they're getting into it. Any second now, the battle will begin, and we'll see who advances to the final round.
That's right. They're playing on a map called Gem Mine 2, and I believe there are multiple maps in this game with multiple different game modes. So it should be pretty cool to see as this game develops. We're looking just at the Gem Mine game mode today, but very, very exciting that there's a whole lot of different stuff that these guys will be able to do. All right, we got the Hard Hats, we've got Tres Bandidos doing battle right now. We'll start off focusing on Chief Pat from the Hard Hats. He's heading to the center with Bo, again, trying to take control of that center gem mine. Godson already being taken out by Alvaro from the other side.
Yep, and now you can see the Hard Hats are using 2 summoning units. So they've got Nita that summons the bears, and also Jesse that super brings up Scrappy. So we got a possibility of a lot of offensive units on the field. We lose Chief Pat.
Oh, I really like the matchup so far in this.
Molt's grabbing Pat's gems.
They've got a lot of really good control characters. You've got Nita that summons the bears that can push the team off the center. We've also got Spike, who is a great area of effect control with his super as well. Chief Pat obviously very strong with Bo and that really high damage output through a lot of range.
Yeah, Molt right now has 3 gems moving up the left-hand side. You can see it's about offense and defense. Earlier, Molt didn't go after a gem that was right in front of the gem mine, trying to save the 3 that he already had, rather than risking it, maybe, and pushing it, losing the life and dropping the gems he did have.
Oh, Molt getting taken
out. So we'll switch back over to Pat. Pat's got 2. And Godson just went down as well.
Oh, Pat's in trouble. He's surrounded.
Only has 2. Pat's down as well.
Fall back. Godson and Molt.
Oh, they've got.
Godson and Molt arrive on the scene. They're pushing them back. It looks like 8-3 so far in favor of Tres Bandidos controlling the scene. We now have all 3 characters grouped up, ready to do a team fight. Chief Pat, Molt, and Godson is in control of that gem line in the center of the base.
But yeah, they're behind. The other team has 8, but that's not enough to start the countdown. So if they can keep control of the gem mine right now, as they pop out 7, they need 3 more gems. If they don't lose a player right here, they could start the countdown. The opposing team nowhere to be found right now.
Molt taking care of it.
Oh,
Look at Mortars coming in by Camaro,
Camaro.
getting a couple shots off on Keep Pat.
Damn, great shot right there. Oh, man. Pat took down Alvaro. That was an organized move.
Look at the hit points from that whole team.
They're trying to wait for the lines to go away. 9-9 right now. The next team to pick up a gem is going to start the countdown.
Oh, there it is. Godson picking it up.
There it is. They're moving back. Godson 4, Pat 4, Molt 2. Any player goes down, it stops the countdown.
Oh, it is not going to end just like this. You're going to see a heavy push coming in from the Hard Hats right now.
They're trying to avoid. See, they came in from the right. You can see the players all moving away to the left. 3 more seconds.
Can he get him? Can he survive?
About to go down.
60 HP.
No, red teams. Now red team suddenly has a countdown. Rumham took down Godson.
Oh, more gems on the field. All of the gems are out. Oh, it looks like Molt and Alvaro picked them up.
19 gems now. Oh, Molt's down. Pat's got 10 gems, you guys.
Oh, Pat, look at him. Look at him. The greedy player he is.
How many gems can Pat hold? He's got all the gems.
Oh, there it is. Pat getting it done. 16 gems at the end of that match for Pat. Holy cow, that was impressive. Hard Hats able to somehow, in the chaos, find the gems on the battlefield. Pat hoarded them all up, headed back to the spawn, and that's going to put the Hard Hats out in front for this first battle.
And a funny thing there, you didn't see a lot of Godson, but it was Godson summoned bears through Nita that made the difference, that protected Pat as he retreated. You notice there were 2 bears up on the screen. That was the whole reason that they took that round.
Absolutely. Let's talk to Godson for just a moment. Did you have that plan to kind of play defensively, stay alive, just get your super up and get those bears out on the field?
No, you know, I really trust my team. They know what they're doing, so I try to be aggressive and support them. So my bears really do a lot of work, so that's what I'm looking for.
Awesome. Good to hear. Well,
perfect support job right there.
1-0 in favor of Hard Hats. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second battle. And the Trace Banditos are going to try to even things up. They got to bring a better effort, though, after round 1.
This is it. This is their last chance. They need this victory, down 1-0, best of 3. And this time, let's switch over and watch them in action as we start out with Camaro Bro playing Bo, headed right for the gem line.
That's right, a lot of ranged characters here. We've got Bo, we've got Colt there in the back, Alvaro, and we also have Jesse being played by Rumham, taking some early damage. Chief Pat and the Hard Hats in control in the middle of the map. Rumham taken out early.
Yep, Rumham just went down, and Cam took down Chief Pat.
Took him down, but Molt able to sneak in and get the gems. Molt taken out as well.
Oh, look at all the unclaimed gems right in the middle. Pat's trying to get back with Poco. And Cam goes down.
Oh my goodness.
Over. Wow, Pat and Molt both went down right there. We're going to check over now. We're looking at Godson. We switched over to the other side, and Godson just about down 60 hit points left. He's playing Ricochet again.
Absolutely. So we've got Godson playing Ricochet. It looks like the hit points are restoring right now. All 3 characters grouped up on that side. Wow.
Oh, Godson's down.
Godson gets crushed. Very, very nice job.
Side.
So we'll bounce back to
Here we go.
at Rumham, coming out of spawn with Camaro Bro, pushing up towards the center of the map where Alvaro just got taken out.
They're trying to close in on the opposing team. But right now, Hard Hats have all the gems and 10 seconds left to do it. Got to grab either Molt or, there goes Rumham.
Chief Pat.
Cam trying to take Molt down.
Trying to stay alive with Poco.
It's going to be close. He's got to get somebody down. Doesn't happen.
So,
once again,
really nice job there by Chief Pat, staying alive. Had about half of his hit points taken away, but managed to shuck and jive and just do enough to stay alive. And that is going to give the Hard Hats the victory in round 2. And I believe that puts them on into the finals.
We're looking really strong right now. Maybe the favorites to take everything at the end.
Absolutely. I believe they were joking around before we started this tournament. They called themselves the Green Glitch. Does anybody over there, maybe Molt, want to explain what the Green Glitch is?
When you win a PvP match, it shows up in green, and our feed was just full of green. I guess we were just, I don't know, vibing.
Something was wrong. I don't know what's going on.
They were killing it in practice, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So you could say they have been doing very well in practice, and that's showing here. They are the first team to secure a spot in the finals, going undefeated in the semifinals, taking out Trace Banditos.
Good effort, you guys. What exactly just kind of fell through there at the end? I saw you guys look like you had a huge advantage, almost had the countdown done. Next thing you know, they had every single gem.
I think they have a really well-balanced team. So Godson usually sits in the back, and it's just really tough to get to him. So
it's like they know
they're really good. Yeah.
Game 1 really got away from us. Our team in Game 1 was designed with a lot of things to throw on the ground, so when we get the countdown, it's just impossible to chase us. We had the countdown, and we were running, and we got killed on the way out, and that's how they took Game 1. We'd love to push it to a Game 3, maybe in the finals.
Awesome.
So close.
Well, they will have another shot in the losers bracket. They will be playing the Gem Miners, who was victorious just a little bit ago. So we're going to see some of that action in just a moment. We've got the Gem Miners versus Trace Banditos.
So it's losers bracket round 2. The winner will advance to play the Hard Hats in the final.
That's right, Gem Miners taking out Team Superglue a little bit earlier. They're gonna try to do the same thing against Trace Banditos. We are following Nick at Night from the Gem Miners as they approach the center of the map.
All right, everybody staying close together, moving down that left side, kind of working in support of each other. Nick at Night on Poco, and you'll notice he's probably going to spend most of his time in behind his teammates, trying to keep them healed.
That's right. It looks like Poco, Nita, and Crow here for the Gem Miners, going up against Colt and Bo. And I didn't see the third one. Waiting to see. It looks like Colt in the background as well for the other squad.
Yep, it's going to be a tight match early. Battle for control of the gem mine early on. Nick at Night has 3 of his team's 4 gems. OJ's just went down.
First
dropped his gem. Alvaro, and then Camaro took out Wicked. Cam
nice.
and then Nick at Night goes down. We're going to have to switch over to OJ.
Very nice
and
shot.
OJ just taking major damage right there.
Oh, look at Crow flying into battle. OJ goes down.
Alvaro. Man,
now
Alvaro
Wicked's
just
down
on a
as well.
killing
We will
spree.
switch to Nick at Night. He's the only one alive right now. Look
And
at all
he's
those
gonna
gems
grab
in the
all the
middle. He's going to
gems.
take them all.
He's quickly got 5. He's going to try to retreat and hold on to those gems. Despite all of the kills, you can't just kill the opponents. You've got to take those gems as well.
So much carnage in the first couple of minutes. We got a 6-5 lead right now for the Gem Miners, mining those gems in the center, trying to maintain control. Camaro Bro takes out OJ.
Nick at Night doing his best, but now he's going to move back a little bit. OJ's going to get back into the play. You can see Rumham having to retreat, badly damaged, also playing Poco. And everybody on the opposing team pretty badly damaged. They got to try to regenerate some of that health, and that's going to give Nick at Night a chance to control that gem mine for a while.
That's right. They keep pushing the battle, keeping them in combat, making it so they cannot regenerate health. Nick at Night and OJ doing a great job pushing the envelope. You see Wicked keep jumping into battle from the back lines there. A lot of danger there for Crow as he does not have a lot of hit points.
Exactly, and a lot of ranged attacking happening right now from the Gem Miners and from Trace Banditos trying to stay back and regain. Nick alone has 8, 9 gems. He has all of his team gems.
There it is, all the gems on the field. OJ goes for him. Oh, look at that change of hands. 17 gems now.
Wicked and 17 gems. Both players down. Wicked way in the back, no chance to do anything. Picking up these gems, that is meaningless. You've got to stop 17 gems on the other side. You can see Cam has 8 of them. 2,
Good
1,
super
and
usage.
Wow.
So yeah, very, very good control of the opening part of that matchup by the Gem Miners, but they fall to Trace Banditos. Trace Banditos buying time, being very patient. They got the kill that they needed. The critical point of that match was Nick at Night was holding all of his team's gems.
Yep, at the end there, Cam, you had 8 of the 17 gems. You guys had an overwhelming lead, but you guys managed to make that retreat and protect yourselves there at the end.
I was really nervous when they were coming in. I was like, protect me.
It's so close. You guys all trying to help each other out. And like Powerbang was saying, all you had to do was take out Nick. You guys suddenly had a huge gem advantage.
Exactly.
That's right.
We're Banditos. We take our loot and we get out of there.
All right. Well, there you go. So you guys picked up the win, but you'll need another one to advance on to the finals. So we're going to get right back into it. And again, the winner of this best of 3 will face off with the hard hats, but because they're coming from the loser's bracket, they'll have to win twice in order to win the finals.
That's right. So this is kind of a winner-take-all here between these two teams, the Gem Miners and Trace Banditos. The suspense is killing us. Who will they bring to battle for this rubber match here for round 3 of the semifinal? I don't know.
Yeah, everybody having an opportunity to switch out who they're using. That looks like they're having some difficulty deciding, and that's the thing. They got to decide on the fly what worked, what didn't work. This time we're going to start out watching Camaro Bro from Trace Banditos. This is the clutch game. Winner takes all right here if they got it.
Absolutely. It looks like we've got an El Primo and a Jesse on the field for the Gem Miners, and it looks like Mortis showing his face there. Camaro Bro getting in, getting some hits in, while Rumham sneaks up, and wow, look at that. OJ pushing deep.
OJ flanking right there, and that is a lot of hit points. OJ's just about to get taken out by Cam. So
one more hit,
Cam
gets
the job done, takes down OJ. And again, one of my favorite units, watching Mortis using those dashes like that.
Watch the dash coming in there, getting the gem, getting out in time.
That move. In and out, but it's only 2 gems. They've got 4 right now. Rumham with 2, Cam with 2.
Oh, OJ's coming in. This does not look good.
Trying to help out. Alvaro's trying to heal up his opponent, his teammates.
OJ's speeding.
Cam with 2.
Alvaro takes him out.
They've lost control of the gem mine.
That's right. No, Cam.
Oh, check out that super right there from Mortis. The bats all over the place, but trying to get.
He's trying to get out of harm's way.
Yep.
Oh, nice job by Camaro Bro taking out El Primo there.
There comes the bats. Yeah, those turrets making a big difference. Summoning from Nita or the turret.
They are
Jesse.
down. Lots of gems on the ground in the middle. Look at that. Camaro Bro getting a couple of gems and getting out.
Alvaro got killed by OJ, so Cam has all of his team's gems right now. He's got 5.
Five gems, all held by Camaro Bro, and that is his whole team's pile of gems right now. 5 to 8 is the score.
Exactly.
9 now for Trace Banditos.
Uh-oh, there's the countdown. So Wicked killed Alvaro, and now the opponent's got 10. Cam almost out of health, the turret, and they're so far away right now. 10 seconds, but Cam all the way on the opposite end of the battlefield. His teammate's not there to help out. Time's gonna run out, and there's no way he's gonna be able to stop them.
Oh, look at that.
For the countdown.
Wicked holding on to 6 gems there.
Miners, gem.
Or 3.
Hold on.
We like it. We like it. A lot of enthusiasm coming over here from the gem miners. Nick, what was the plan on that when you guys had the end game cheer orchestrated, but was there anything on the battlefield that was orchestrated as well?
I think if you were taking a look at it, you saw OJ diving deep a whole bunch. I was pretty much circling the mine the entire time, just putting turrets down, and then I was giving some of my gems when I would get taken out over to Wicked, and it worked out really well. He had a big stack, and then just turrets at the end they couldn't get through.
That makes sense. El Primo, played by OJ, is one of the highest hit point characters in the game, so essentially just feeding him, keeping the enemy busy with him, that gave you guys a free and clear run at the gem mine. Pretty good strategy. It paid off for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, the coordination is brilliant. It's not just about keeping your players alive, but also determining who's going to carry most of the gems like that. They really had some good coordination beyond just gameplay with the mine, more like transferring those gems intentionally from one player to the next.
Alvaro? Tell me, my friend, after all of the characters that you used today, which one did you like the most?
Probably Colt because of the high range.
The high range.
Yeah, but I like Poco too because I mean it's so good to support your team and to heal your mates. So those two I think are the best.
All right, so a fantastic game 2. Gem Miners tying it up right now. So Tres Bandidos with 1 win, Gem Miners with 1 win, and the winner of this match advances to the finals.
That's right. This is for all the marbles. Winner going on to the finals to play the hard hats. Loser going home. I'm not sure who I like in this one. This is going to be super competitive. We've seen it go back. We've seen it go forth. It looks like they are jumping into battle right now. We've got Nick at Night, OJ, and Wicked heading towards the center of the base. We've got Bo, Nita, and Poco.
Yep, so we're going to watch Wicked first with Bo, that ranged attacker. You can see him sitting back, trying to take down Rumham, doing some damage as his teammates trying to pick up those gems. Nick at Night already has 2 on their way, trying to get 10 and start that countdown.
Not bad. You see Wicked standing in the center, doing some serious control of the center, taking some damage. Oh, wow. Colt from downtown. Alvaro Bro using that range on Colt to try to do some serious damage to Wicked, who's just kind of standing back, picking his shots with Bo.
Yep, Nick at Night has 2 gems. He's hiding behind that wall, trying to gain that. Oh, Nick at Night went down. Wicked's going to try to get over there and grab those gems. OJ also goes
huge
down,
shots there from
leaving
Cam.
Wicked up. Good one as OJ.
Wicked is down.
Wicked's down. We'll switch over to Nick at Night real quick.
Nick's got 3 gems. He's hurt. He's on the retreat.
Trying to retreat. There come his teammates in to try to protect him. OJ and Wicked
OJ's
now in front.
MVP bear. Did you see that? Nita's
That was
bear
beautiful.
pushed in front of Nick at Night, shielded him. He's sitting there with very low health.
88. Oh, Nick at Night just holding on with 88 hit points. Wicked and OJ really trying to tank right now, basically. Stay out in front. Nick at Night going to pick up another one, so he's a valuable target right now with 4 of his team's 5 gems.
Absolutely. It's a very delicate dance there, trying to stay out of combat to heal up, but also not losing control of that central gem mine. You see they do lose control. Cam taking out Wicked, and they now move in to take control of that central gem. Oh, man.
Watch out. They've got 9 gems and control of the gem mine right now. There's the 10th gem. Alfro's got 4, so the countdown has begun,
is active.
And they've got to get chased down.
This is for the finals, guys.
Doesn't matter. There it is.
Gems are spread evenly. Only 10, any character going down. There it is. Gems on the field.
6, and now they're all the way on the other side of Wicked trying to pick it up.
Oh, look at this swing.
Trying to pick it up. 15 gems.
Oh my God! Look at this swing.
Control 64 hit points.
Oh no, Nick! Nick goes down. OJ's got 10.
10 gems. He's on the run. Look at him.
Counter is active.
There he goes. Wicked and Nick at Night protecting OJ. That's all that matters right now. They're going to protect their teammate.
Nick at Night takes out Rumham.
6 seconds left. OJ's still at full health. Looks good. Notice his teammates protecting him right there, and that's going to be the victory.
That was
there
huge.
There it is.
That was huge. Nick at Night taking out Rumham at the end.
All right, so there it is, your winners, and advancing to the finals, it's the Gem Miners.
That was intense, that little cheer at the end. I like the orchestration there. Was there some orchestration going down on the battlefield as well?
We had a lot of coordination there. I would always go in the front and Wicked would always be in the back line just because Bo had the longest range, and Nick would always stick to me like glue.
It seemed like those Bears really did a great job protecting Nick, especially. He retreated multiple times with very few HP, and you guys were able to pull out a very, very close victory. You're going to be moving on to the finals. Nice work.
Pretty excited.
Thanks, that's awesome.
All right, well, sorry, we have to say goodbye to Tres Bandidos. You guys started out the day so strong, though. You took out the Supercell team. You took out Team Superglue, which was a shocker, but that's going to end your guys' run right now. But well fought. You guys did a good job, but almost there at the end. Looks like you guys had that match, and then things switched right at the last second.
An interesting fact about Poco. Healing doesn't make the super juice. So when we got the countdown and we were running back, I didn't have my super to push their whole team back, and they were able to collapse on us and kill us.
Exactly, yeah. Only doing damage to the opposing units procs and builds that super up, and would have made a difference. But that's it, you guys. We've got our final matchup set. It is going to be the Gem Miners versus the Hard Hats. The Gem Miners, however, coming from the losers bracket, have to beat the Hard Hats in a best-of-3 match twice.
Twice. That's the virtue of having already lost once in this tournament. It is a double elimination tournament, so the team that made it to the championship unscathed, they now have to be beaten twice in order to be taken out of this tournament.
All right, it's time for the finals, you guys. It has all come down to this. We've got the best-of-3 right here, the Hard Hats and the Gem Miners for the championship.
Absolutely. So the Gem Miners were defeated earlier on in the tournament, so they will be forced to win twice if they're going to claim the crown. We've got the Hard Hats over here that made it through unscathed so far in the tournament. So if they win the first best-of-3, they will be crowned the champions.
Indeed, they're going to get into the battles right now. They're just making their final selections of who they're going to play. The battle is going to get underway, and this is going to be it, you guys. If the Hard Hats can win 2 battles of 3 here, it's all over.
Absolutely. It looks like we've got a Bo sighting once again. We've got Chief Pat playing Bo, Molt with the Poco, the healer, as well as Godson with that range character in Ricochet. So it should be very interesting to see if they can keep the opponent off of the gem mine and start doing some collecting.
Exactly, and right now you guys might have noticed it's a different map. This is a different map, same game mode, but this is Gem Mine 1 instead of Gem Mine 2. So everything slightly set up and differently. You can see
absolutely. The objective's the exact same. They still have to go collect gems. They got to hold on to 10 of them, hold them to the end of the round, and you know, the winner will then be the team that has the most gems at the end. But the map and the way things are set up, completely different.
Yep, you can
really
see
cool
that cover right there. You can see big rows of bushes. The bushes over here on where Chief Pat is getting destroyed.
Oh,
Watching
big kill there. Gems on the field.
Pat's going to grab a bunch of gems right there, up to 5, and he's got
look at that
all
heal.
the gems. Oh, Pat goes down. We were going to switch over to Molt real quick. Only has 1. And Molt just about to go down also.
Oh, my goodness.
Molt. Switch over to Godson.
Look at that. All of the gems.
Have, they drop him too. Pat's coming back to grab him right there. Look at Pat with 6 gems all of a sudden.
So Pat's up to, looks like 7 gems, and there's still 1 right in front of them. They haven't collected it. Not sure why, but now
Pat's
we've got 10.
Now. Pat's moving back. He's backtracking. They've got countdown going.
Timer is
Godson
going.
is going to support Pat and Molt, who have all the gems. Let's switch over to Pat. Pat's just about to lose it.
Oh, look at them all go down.
The entire team.
Oh, that was
everybody.
huge.
Godson wiped right there. Godson's trying to grab him, but the opposing team is
Wicked trying to make
run.
it out. Oh, he spills the gems. They're down on the field. Looks like they're up to 10 again. The countdown will start
All
over
right,
from
here's
15.
Pat right here. Pat's got 8 of the 10 gems. The countdown down to 12. Pat trying to survive.
Oh!
He drops. Look at OJ come in there trying to take Pat down, and Pat goes down, dropping the gems.
Oh my goodness.
They wiped
everyone down. They are running away with the gems.
Oh man. Complete wipe of the team right there. And now you can see they move back, and oh my goodness, that's so close.
You know, there are 4 gems still alive in the spawn, but they're not going to matter. They're running back now.
Oh, they've got the countdown again.
Oh, huge kill by Wicked.
Molt's got 4, Pat's got 8. Again, they've got 12 gems and 6 seconds left to hold on. Look at all the gems on the battlefield. 14, 16. Time count down.
1.
Oh, it's over.
Chief Pat holding on to 12 gems at the end of that one. Bo and Ricochet, they're really holding down the battlefield, able to get the victory to the Hard Hats in the first round of action. That was super intense, went back and forth. We had some spawn killing going on, even some gems left in the spawn, but ultimately the Hard Hats coming out on top in round 1.
Absolutely. Pat, man, you had a ton of gems running back there, retreating with what looks like nearly 12.5 gems at one point.
Yeah, it was crazy. OJ just kept jumping on top of us, and I think he even 1v3'd us at one point.
So much health.
It was really scary, but luckily, when you die near your base, all the gems were nearby, so we spawned at full HP, or else we would have been in a lot of trouble.
And that made a big difference. Just kind of moving the gems, even though you kept dying, moving them towards your side made the difference. You guys grabbed the win. One more win, and you guys are the champions.
Exactly. Something really important too is when you die in your own spawn and the other team's right there still, when you spawn, you've got a few seconds of immunity. So the other team, even if they get the drop on you, you can't be harmed. So it's very, very advantageous to the team that is spawning. If they can catch a fight right there, the game is on their side in that scenario. So let's go ahead, jump in to round 2, where the gem miners will try to even the score.
All right, so we're gonna watch the gem miners as we start this. We've got Nick at Night tracking right down the middle here, and it's going to be tough. They've got to hold on here and grab a victory here to have any chance at this. Nick, like he usually does, trying to control the center, keeping control of the gem mine.
Yeah, it looks like Nick is pushing the envelope here, trying to generate a super, and he is getting very close to doing so. They are controlling the center of the map. We've got a Nita with OJ. Going to be seeing some bears later on in this one. We've also got Nick at Night playing Jesse, and we've got Wicked playing Crow. Crow doing damage over time and just staying on the outside to do some poking. Wow, Nick at Night all the way down to 35.
And he dropped the super, so you can see right there, he has dropped Scrappy. That is the turret right by the gem mine. Nick getting that super off because you can't use it when you're dead. And Nick now suddenly back up to full health, and they've got a slight gem advantage. Nick has 4 of them.
That was a really interesting super from Wicked jumping in. He landed. Chief Pat was all the way down to 58 HP. Didn't quite get the kill. He did not land the super, but still control so far for the gem miners, mining those gems in the center.
Yep, Nick grabbing another one. They just need 2 more to start the countdown.
Nice shots
Nick
by
has
Nick at
6,
Night.
so he's going to be a high-value target. He's going to try to retreat. He's only got 140 hit points left. They've got 7, but Nick has 6 of them. He's got to get that health back. OJ's going to move back up in front of Nick. Trying
there's
to summon a bear.
Dynamite. We haven't seen him yet today. Dynamite being thrown from Dynamite over by Godson over from the flanks, doing some serious damage to OJ. They're down to 140 HP.
Yep, and the Hard Hats really occupied with the bear for a while there. OJ doing a great job. You see them off the screen.
Big bomb.
They were battling with Nita's bear.
Oh, look at the gems on the field. This could be the clinching moment
it's
here.
The countdown.
Oh, there it is.
OJ taking down Mold, and Nick at Night trying to move back. He's got 6. Wicked with 1 and OJ with 6. So they've got to take down either Nick at Night or OJ here in the next 5 seconds to have a shot.
Look at too many bears on the field. Nita has 2 bears spawned, and they are doing some
Beautiful
serious work.
defense. Win goes to the gem miners.
Wow, we've got the gem miners pulling one over there to bring it even at 1-1.
Amazing, and that really was the bears that kind of pulled that out at the very end. Nita, we didn't see a lot of bears on the battlefield, but you could hear the Hard Hats kind of panicking because they were forced to battle those bears even though the gem miners were all dead.
Yeah, that's a really interesting dynamic. When Nita spawns those bears, it just changes the whole dynamic of the battlefield. You think you've got your opponent right where you want them, then all of a sudden there's a bear right on your flank. So really, really good stuff from both teams there. We do have the deciding match of the first best of 3 here. The gem miners have to win in order to force a second best of 3, and that will give them a shot at the championship. Now, if Team Hard Hats pulls off the victory here, they will be crowned the champion of this YouTuber tournament.
Exactly. It's basically sudden death right now for the gem miners. A little bit of pressure on those guys as they're making their final selections, which brawlers they're going to bring in. Again, everybody allowed to switch brawlers out if they want. The final battle, or this battle, the pivotal battle right here, just about to get underway. And we're going to switch over and take a look at Godson right now as he moves up the field with Nita. So maybe they're trying to use that bear to their own advantage.
Absolutely, a really strong team composition. Chief Pat taken out very early by OJ. We've got both teams with a bow. We've got Godson playing Nita, and then we also have Molt playing Poco, doing some healing there. Really good job regaining control of the center part of the map. We've got an even early score right now, 3-1, but control right now for the Hard Hats.
Oh, and Godson goes down right there. We're going to switch over to Molt. Molt playing Bo in the back, and you'll notice that the controls disappeared.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
because
Cheap Pat
there's
goes
different
down.
ways to control. Godson using the joystick. Molt not, moving up towards the mine, and a couple of Bows facing off right there.
That's right. Oh, in comes Nick at Night. Oh, look at that super. The flying elbow drop forces Molt into the center, out of position. Shelly can't quite finish him off. Molt survives, walks away from that fight. We'll live to see another day.
Yep, and now the gem miners with a huge gem advantage right there. Nick takes down Chief
Nick goes
Pat.
down, Molt takes him down.
Nick. But man, you can see the gems all over
Molt's
the place.
down as
Molt
well.
goes down as well. Switch over to Pat, working his way back
Look
up
at
there with
Wicked. Look at the
Poco.
fight going on over there with Wicked.
Pat trying to heal up Godson. Godson with Nita trying to turn around, and there again is the summoned bear making making problems all over the battlefield.
Rawr. Yeah, absolutely. You've got Chief Pat with the control of the center mine there, getting that 5th gem for the Hard Hats. You've got the gem miners at 7, so 6-7 right now actually is the score. It all comes down to this final few moments. Both teams organizing. Look at the entry by Nick at Night with the flying elbow drop, putting pressure on Chief Pat down to 20 HP.
He's gonna try to hide it, get behind the cover. Look at all those
Oh,
gems.
look at all the
though.
gems.
Pat can't resist.
Oh my
He's gonna
goodness,
run
Chief
up
Pat
and the
collects them
countdown
all.
starts. Pat somehow gains
Oh, now
all
it's
of
up
his
to
hit points
Molt. Molt's
back.
got to protect.
Check the throwing the bombs in behind. 8 seconds left. Again, Molt just trying to defend for Pat. Godson trying to hide in the bushes.
Oh, they've run away.
There's on the pursuit. They're getting
Oh
away.
my
They
goodness.
do it.
Chief Pat, Molt, and Godson.
Wow. Instead of staying behind, they run down the left flank. They escape, and they escape with the victory.
I was wondering if somebody was going to try that today. Those bushes, as you walk into them, they hide you from view from the opponent. Chief Pat and Molt and Godson really taking advantage of that cover, heading towards the enemy spawn. They got a little bit confused on the other side, couldn't catch them. And that's going to be the Hard Hats taking home the victory in the YouTuber
Congratulations,
tournament.
Hard Hats, first ever champions. Brawl Stars tournament. Taking everybody else down, running down that winner's bracket, making it look easy almost the entire day.
Absolutely. We got to talk to the gem miners, though. You guys put up a ferocious battle. Wicked, I want to hear from you. Who were you playing in that last battle? And tell me, what went wrong there? Why couldn't you guys get it over? It looked like you were in control for most of the map.
I think I was playing Bo in that match, but we switched up from the bear strategy that we had, so maybe that kind of got the loss for us.
Gotcha. Well, it was a valiant effort from all of you guys. It was really exciting to watch all of you, especially OJ, throwing bears and charging all day with El Primo. Good stuff.
Yep, it looked like maybe the Hard Hats losing that second battle because of the Bears, and then I saw Godson. Maybe I hadn't seen play Nita all day long. Suddenly you were on Nita, and the Bears, again, pivotal.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're really good at aggressing and terrorizing the other team. So I love it.
Terrorization definitely happened. You guys have an amazing job. So for Powerbang and myself, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to the 9 YouTubers who were here who did battle alongside Team Superglue, who did a great job, but just couldn't come out on top. Great battles from everybody.
Awesome show today, guys. Really excited about the future of Brawl Stars. Let's go ahead and give it up for our inaugural champions, Team Hard Hats.
Yeah.